Hi, welcome back. I'm Marian. It's been a little while since I filmed. Got fairly sick there in January, so I haven't made a video in a long time. But glad to be back. Today I thought I would share a little bit about my practice in February. And yeah, show some of the decks and some of the books I've been reading and what I've been up to. So these are my 2 cards for the month of February. So we got Judgment, or Awakening as I like to call it. And then we have Double Mission, Light Worker Starseed, serve the world by being you. And probably those 2 decks, like the Orion's Animal Tarot and the Starseed Oracle, will probably be the 2 I usually have out for the whole month, like 1 card for the whole month. This is a deck. I love the artwork. It just doesn't really work for me in readings. So I've just decided this year that how I'm going to use it, so it gets used, is to use it as a card a month to sit on my altar. Because it's beautiful, and I don't want it just to sit in the box. Chinchilla. Oh, Praying Mantis. I wish we would see him where we are here. In the town closest to us, they do see Praying Mantises sometimes, but I've never seen them out here. These are so cute. I forget what they're called. 3 of Cups. Let's see. I know most of the animals, but these, I don't know. The first European to describe the quokka, I don't even know how to pronounce this, was Dutch sea captain Willem de in 1696. He calling them a kind of rat as big as a cat. However, quokkas are members of the marsupial family and native to the Western Australia. They are often described as the world's happiest animal due to their bright smiles. It is a little bit of misnomer, however, as children visiting their habitat on Rottnest Island of the coast of they tend to bite. They're cute. Yeah. Anyway, it's been kind of neat learning about the animals. And this month it's the cicada, which we do get cicadas here in summer. And then the Starseed Oracle. I like the messages, but the artwork doesn't resonate for me. It's my first oracle that I ever purchased, and I didn't really know what would resonate or not resonate with me. It's beautiful, but it just doesn't speak to me. Yeah, and some cards I've actually wrote the little messages on it so I can read. What are are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? So, just set the energy of the month with these two cards. And then for daily pull in the morning, I've been using the Druidcraft Tarot and reading and journaling. Such a big book. So much information in it. I've had this since March, yeah, of 2024. I've started writing in all my books or in the guidebooks when I've received the deck. Yeah, it's very interesting. I enjoy it. It starts with the court cards, and then it goes into the minor arcana, and then in the back it has the majors. And it definitely has more of a write-up for the majors than the minors. Like the majors is all of this. And then I think it has more on the other side, yep. But I've really enjoyed how it has a reverse meaning. Which is really interesting. This deck, I didn't have reversals shuffled into it. And after a few days of reading with it, it just like flew all over my room. And now it has reversals. It was like telling me, you need to shuffle reversals in. Oh yeah. I trimmed mine down to just the little borders. And I don't need the titles on these cards. They're easy enough to know. I just love that rooster. Sadly, our rooster died this winter. So, I have to look for a new one. The only thing I wish is it would be better cardstock so I can riffle shuffle it. But yeah, I have to drop shuffle. Now that it is smaller, I can hand over hand shuffle it. That's a beautiful card. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. And I will definitely keep reading with it. And the oracle I've been pulling each day is a card each day from is the Prairie Majesty Oracle. Explore your sovereign nature. And it's 52 card. And I can't riffle shuffle this one either because it's Hay House. And Hay House cardstock does not riffle shuffle for me. One of the books I was reading, it was talking about the blue heron. It had a story about it, so it was pretty cool that that one popped up around the same time I was reading that story. And it has I marked it with yellow, pink, blue, and green just to be able to find it easier. I'll just read this message. Dropping into stillness takes but a moment, and yet there are times when it sounds like the hardest thing to do. It isn't. You have the capacity to quiet your mind and connect with your knowing, no matter what else is happening. Great Blue Heron says, "Come stand in the river with me. Let us be still together and watch for ripples below the surface." Whatever precedes the Great Blue Heron's presence today, imagine it rolling off your body as it hits the water and allow it to be held there. Paused. If it's yours to take up again, it will still be there afterwards. And if it isn't, let that be an answer. For now, it's only you and the heron, wrapped in the soft silence. Next to you, a sudden stabbing and swallowing by your companion. He tidily recoils his neck and sinks back into the patient waiting. Insights reveal themselves in their own time and at their own pace. Great Blue Heron says, sometimes we must stop moving and let them find their way to us. Such a good message. And yeah, I was definitely needing it that day. After I get sick, my POTS usually flares up and it causes me more anxiety. So reminding myself just to breathe, quiet my mind. I can't wait till the ice melts and the snow is gone and I can sit by the river. I enjoy going to the river. And for studying, I've actually been kind of looking into the soft tarot. Not sure if it's for me or not, but it's just, I love studying stuff, so. And I've been listening to the Understanding Aleister Crowley's Soft Tarot. And actually the author, Lon Milo Duquette, he reads it it's on YouTube. So I've been listening to that. I wasn't sure if I wanted to purchase the book or not. And then I saw it was on YouTube, so I've been listening it. And I might purchase the book. We'll see. So that's been my study deck. And then for evening pulls, I don't pull every night. It's whenever I feel like it. It's the Archangel Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. And the artwork's by Jane Delaford Taylor. And I always have a card out. Just I don't change it every day. Yeah, and then I pull it with Raise Your Vibration Oracle. Like, add to the angel message. I sit out on my desk. Whoa. That's actually what I have out right now. My light attracts light. And Archangel Jewels. Align with the highest. Go with the flow. So. That's my kind of evening practice. And, oh yeah, I pull, actually in the morning I pull from my little old mistakes. and then look them up because I don't know them yet. Not all of them anyway. And I've also been working more with my pendulum and letting my pendulum confirm or like say yes or no if the cards are the right cards that I should be picking. And also showing me if, this is my pendulum, if it should be upright or reversed. So I'm enjoying that. And then the books. The books I've been reading, I picked them up from my local library. The Kitchen Table Tarot. Pull up a chair, shuffle the cards, and let's talk tarot. Down-to-earth advice on all things tarot. Learn to read with your own voice and get the answers to all your questions. For years, Melissa Sanova had been sitting down with friends and neighbors who are curious about the tarot. She'd heard all the questions and misconceptions that can confuse newcomers and sometimes more experienced readers too. Kitchen Table Tarot was written as a guide for anyone looking for no-nonsense lessons with a warm, friendly, and knowledgeable teacher. Join Melissa as she shares straightforward guidance on decks, spreads, cards, meanings, and symbols, filled with real-life examples and personal explanation of what it's like to read the cards. This book tells it like it is and provides information you need to read with confidence. I've actually read this book right through. I'm just about done. I'm on the last page. I've read it right through from the beginning to end, which most tarot books, like the other one that I picked up also from the library, is this one. The Ultimate Guide to the Rider-Waite Tarot. And I can't read it from the beginning to end. It's more like a reference flip, to a card that I'm interested in. And this is kind of neat too. It has all the symbols of the cards and what they mean. So I've really enjoyed this too. But yeah, it's not one I'm going to read just from beginning to end. So this one's been really neat that it's actually a book that, at least for me, it was easy just to read through and it was very interesting. Like 78 Degrees of Wisdom. I don't tend to read all the way through either. I more reference and flip or look up stuff. This one's actually mine. I actually purchased this one. Oh, yeah. And then the other book I was reading was If Women Rose Rooted by Sharon Blackie. Mind-blowing anthem for all we could be. I sincerely hope every woman who can read has the time and space to read it. This is the core of our task, to respect and reverse ourselves, and so bring about the world in which women are respected and revered, recognized once again as holding the life-giving power of the earth itself. If Women Rose Rooted has been described as both transformative and essential. Sharon Blackie leads us on a quest to find our place in the world, drawing inspiration from the wild landscapes and the wise and powerful women in Native mythology and guidance from contemporary role models who have rerouted themselves in the land and community and taken responsibility for shaping the future. Beautifully written, honest and moving, If Women Rose Rooted is passionate song to a different kind of femininity. A rallying feminist cry for the rewilding of womanhood, reclaiming our role as guardians of the land. And I'm not done yet. I'm just partway through. So far, it's been kind of a roller coaster read for me, in the sense that I guess I'm on a very different path than this person who wrote it was. I've always been really connected to the earth, and always been in the country, and I've always like had a garden. I've never really had interested in like the career and money, and yeah, it's never been my thing. So in that aspect, like those parts, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to understand, I guess. Which I have friends that are more driven that way, and I have a hard time relating to them. And so in this book, that sections. But the stories, they're amazing. Like the blue heron and all the different, tales. They're really amazing. I enjoy those. Yeah. But I'm planning to finish it. It just might take me a little while. Certain sections don't draw me in as much. But I think it's a good book. So that's kind of been what I've been up to this month. Let me know in the comments what you guys have been up to, what decks you've enjoyed. And yeah, when I do other readings, I pull any deck off the shelf that I want. Actually, another deck I've kind of been working with that is really closely connected for me to Mother Earth is the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. I was actually studying a bit this month. I read the whole guidebook. Yeah, I just get so much from these images. There's space in them. Just like when you go outside in the country, like out in the bush, and you can breathe. I tried once to live in town and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I need the space. I need to see all the stars at night. So, this is whenever I need to connect to Mother Earth. This is the deck I go to. Yeah, it's a very different system. And I've written what each card is in the regular Rider-Waite-Smith. Just because I like to expand on everything beyond just intuitive. Anyway. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful month. And I'll see you next time. Bye!